Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Garland, the pass to Allen. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
How about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Morant with it, picked up by Allen. And it's Adams missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
And we're about a minute into the first. Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 6.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Adams finds Morant. Adams with a screen on Garland. That shot, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Garland. And the Cavaliers, another 3. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Outside Bain. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell with room to shoot. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant. Puts up a 3. Adams inside. Mobley's on him. Here's Morant on the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Left side Garland. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. Fires from deep. And it's Morant again missing. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 16-4 run.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Garland against Morant. It's another 3 for Cleveland. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Brooks against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. With the fadeaway. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks finds Jackson. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point from deep Morant. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Payne. Over Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits the back iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Mobley. Off the left rim and out. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Right side Payne. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Outside Garland. From deep. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. So it's the Cavaliers now. At one point, they led by 16. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. He's all alone. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, Steven Adams' anticipation creates the steal. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Wants a T-shirt.
A different look for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. Mobley. LeVert outside. Outside Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lopez. Back to Rubio. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Right wing. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break Cleveland. And the basket by Rubio. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Stolen by Mobley. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's LeVert. Second chance shot. The three from Okoro. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And it's Brooks missing. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's LeVert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's off on the first.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Green comes in for Okoro. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Clark is checked in for Memphis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Kennard into the lane. Kicks it out to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Here's Wade. Fade away. Jones grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Clark in the post. Outside Jones. Takes a 3. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's LeVert. He drives in.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Outside Jones. Launches it. Lopez with the steal. Kennard against LeVert. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Clark. And here's the fast break. Pulls up for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Look, Kennard, so good from range.
Kennard on the wing. Clark with the screen. From deep. They get it back. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Jones from outside. And so it's Cleveland up by a...
With the score, your Cavaliers 37, the Grizzlies 29.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
So one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Conchar. Now Clark. Allen defending. Oh, Clark with the slam.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Mobley. Garland against Jones. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jones against Garland. Jones, the pass to Kennard. And the 3 off target.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on the defender is not pretty.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
A line change here for Memphis. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Garland for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Brooks. Jackson, pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. And he drops it in from the low post. Bane's got 8.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Brooks against Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Let's go with a 3. Garland up top. He's got 9. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
3-pointer. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Please welcome to the floor,
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
please give a round of applause for your
Right side Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pure from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 21.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Garland. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Up and over Brooks. There's the block.
For a second violation. Memphis ball.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Left side Morant. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks defending. And the bucket is good. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Morant gets double teamed. Brooks outside. There's
Oh my goodness, that was nice.
a ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in.
Ricky Rubio.
The Cavs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
All right, everyone. That was your Cleveland Cavaliers 3 team. Let me hear you.
Here's Rubio. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Jay, unwilling to settle for something on the perimeter. Rubio sticks his nose inside.
Morant.
Morant with the slam! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. LeVert up top. Who poked away? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Just a big-time effort.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, John. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Morant finds Adams. Now Payne. Jackson with a screen on Rubio. From deep, Payne. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's LeVert, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And here's LeVert for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
From deep, Payne. Outside for Morant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half. Now here's Rubio. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant with the slam!
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
And here's LeVert for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert, and Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Garland against Morant. Allen with a screen on Payne. Pass to Allen. Shakes him. Oh, a clear foul there. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was the previous play is under 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's good.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Here's Mitchell. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Outside Garland. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Morant. The three from Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The three from Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Allen against Brooks. Pass to Morant. Adams with the ball. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Yes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And here's Garland. From deep three-point range, misses. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Mitchell outside. Gets an open look and hits.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Edwards passes to Gobert. No good with the layup. Cleveland with the ball. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his three. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Edwards. Launches a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
They now take the lead. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. They get it again. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
2 minutes.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Mitchell gets it to go.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Good D by Mobley.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Mitchell outside. Scooped up. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley against Towns. Shot clock at 3. Here's Okoro. They get it back. Outside Garland. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 9.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive shot.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how...
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but When coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Good on the bucket. Mobley's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Edwards passes to Prince. He kicks to Rivers. Back to Prince. A 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Passes it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Rivers. Here's Prince. Kicks to Rivers. Inside, Gobert. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Towns, he's checked in for Prince. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Towns. Edwards dishes to McDaniels.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
LeVert from outside. Wade kicks to LeVert. Lopez a screen on Edwards. LeVert the pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards looking it over. Prince outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
And Rubio kicks to Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
LeVert against Edwards. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Gobert, a shake, and he lays it up and in.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Out to Wade. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Edwards. Oh!
Oh, man. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. It's stolen by Green. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Levert kicks to Lopez.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside Garland. Dishes to Mobley. And it's blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Anthony Edwards. Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley. And it's Noel in at the small forward.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Lock at 6. Here's Noel. Covered by Mitchell. Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland surveying the D. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Out left to the wing. Reed with it, working on Allen. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Mitchell outside. The dish to Mobley. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Levert's checked in. They get a hand on it. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Edwards, that's good.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Reed. No good off the back of the rim.
he has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Allen.
2 minutes.
Allen, a screen on him. Garland with the bucket.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. With the drive.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Reed. And it's sent back by Allen. They retain possession. Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Pass to Noel. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Rubio with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Green. Back to Rubio. Now here's LeVert. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Edwards, that's good.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wade with it, working on McDaniels. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Lopez with the steal. And here's Green outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 12. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Nobody near Allen. That dropped, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Always good to see a player like Allen expanding his offensive game, changing things up and keeping the defense honest.
Out to the wing. Gobert, the screen. Noel. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's McDaniel. Tight defense on him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
A clear look for Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. It's Prince on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
That cuts the lead to single digits. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Mitchell driving in. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. From past the arc, the Cavaliers again can't hit. Edwards drives in. Kicks it out to Prince. Passes it to McDaniels. Prince outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Allen with the screen for Garland to the inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in.
Timberwolves substitution.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Up top, Garland. Over by Conley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Allen. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. He kicks it to Towns. 6 to shoot. Conley against Mobley. Towns with 3. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. And slam dunk by Allen.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility, and does a good job finishing above the rim.
From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Allen, a screen on Conley. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland winning this. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's Adams, outside Bain. Jackson left side. Outside for Moran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Here's McDaniels. And the layup falls.
You just can't give up looks. That close to the rim.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards, a pass to Towns.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in this one. And here's Morant outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. Over Bain. Edwards can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Towns for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Morant, pass to Adams. Bain with it. Will it go? He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Morant with it. Towns covering. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the 3-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
McDaniels from long range. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Morant. He has 7 to the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Brent is checked in for Towns. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And that one's good from Conley.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to McDaniels. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards has got 6.
Can you say natural leader? But Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bane. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The kick out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 6.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. The 3 from Bane. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards with a drive. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Morant gets double teamed. Jackson, the pass to Adams. From deep, Bain. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the left side wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson finds Adams.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bain. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Conley. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Mike Conley. Brooks against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Kennard. 4-3. Here's Tillman. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. Inside, Aldama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Hits both from the stripe. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Gobert. That'll do it for the first half.
38. And let's give it for the double up team.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jones. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. On the take, and Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Jones from outside. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Kennard. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Clark to halt the run. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Kennard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Conchar. Off target from three-point range. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Now here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Clark. Kennard outside. Back to Clark. Fades. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a team. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Adams a screen. And here's Morant outside. Outside for Brooks. Back to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. Towns passes to Edwards. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Morant. Brooks from outside. Fires in the triple. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. Outside Morant. Launches a 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
First free throw is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Prince, and Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Morant. They get it back. Jackson outside.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the break. McDaniels with it. Checked by Brooks. Gobert passes to Conley. To the right side. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota. Pass to Bane. From the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Morant against McDaniels. Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bane. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Conley with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Towns for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jackson outside. McDaniels against Morant. Nice shot from the wing. Morant's got 19 points.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Payne with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Doubled by Towns. And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven.
And that one misses.
Shooting 1.
The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. And he knocks down the first one.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Left side Conley. Out left to the wing. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Prince. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's the three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. Fires the three. And they recover it. McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound. From deep. Back to Prince. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. And the basket by Bain.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Fast break, Minnesota. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. On the wing, Bain. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From deep. Off target with the shot. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. Good on the triple.
Confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Garland, no good. Brooks with him. And Allen picks him up defensively. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Passes it to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Adams' shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And Mobley throws it down.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Morant following the score by Cleveland. And Adams kicks to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell looking it over. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks against Mitchell. Brooks kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Driving to the basket. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland the pass to Okoro. Brooks against Mitchell. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Adams, good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
2 minutes remaining.
The wide open look here for Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Garland, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Morant.
Oh, okay. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Mobley a screen on Morant. Mobley kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Boy, if Durant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The 3 from Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The Grizzlies shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Garland dishes to Allen. And Adams sends it back. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes up.
And
some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Garland looking it over. Shoots the three. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Brooks. And there's the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Mitchell against Brooks. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Garland. And the three ball is good. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant passes to Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has got 6 points.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Garland against Jackson. Garland left side. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Mobley, and that one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson dishes to Adams. Out to Morant. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Cavaliers, Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Clark a screen on LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kennard. They get the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
LeVert kicks to Allen. 1:56 left in the first half. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Aldama passes to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar, launches it, and again it's Memphis with the three.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
LeVert the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Rubio taking his time here. Wade outside. Back to Rubio. The kick out to Lopez. Outside, Green. Traps in the tray.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Green with a screen for Rubio. Takes a 3. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead has got down to 2 as they get the bucket from Green.
Okay, responding to the 3 at the other end. Danny Green loves the gamesmanship.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
37. The Cavaliers, 35.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Kennard is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Back to Kennard. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. Kennard, the pass to Clark. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Count that one from Mobley.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Kennard against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley, and it's all evened up. Mobley's got 13 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jones dishes to Clark. Back to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Conchar. 3-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Mitchell against Brooks. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Morant looking around. No good on the three. Cavaliers leading. Bounce pass from Garland. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Garland against Brooks. Morant outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mitchell wide open. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Morant. From the arc. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Garland against Morant. Garland the pass to Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Rubio against Morant. The wide open look here for Lopez. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Wade against Jackson. Morant left side. Back to Jackson. Out to Morant. Uncovered. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Rubio with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Bane looking around. It's Brooks on the wing. Now Bane. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Grizzlies lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Robin Lopez out there with Green. And it's Wade in at the 4. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thanks so much, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A solo fast break. Bane with it. Guarded now by Okoro.
This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
And here's Garland for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. And for Memphis, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Adams kicks to Morant. Back to Adams. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
Garland against Morant. Allen with the screen for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Morant left side. Stolen by Okoro. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Adams sends it back. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Here he goes. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's Mitchell. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland against Bane to the paint. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bane passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Morant dishes to Adams.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Allen, a screen on Brooks. There's Garland. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Okoro passes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And a wide open look for Payne. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. A big shot maker in college. Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Mitchell. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Previous plays,
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
You know, part of being a superstar like Mitchell is making big shots at the line. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies, they're trailing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
At the stripe, John Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure. Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Over in the corner, Allen. Bullseye!
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Outside Garland for 3. Off on that one. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous...
out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
That's good from Garland.
What I liked about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Inside. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Allen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss.
Whoa!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And he got the whistle. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Garland to the inside. Oh, okay then. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my goodness, Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. They need this. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Doris, with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. No good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Left side Mitchell. No one near him. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. Three-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
On target from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Garland against Conley. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Towns for 3.
Isaac Okoro. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. McDaniels got 8.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Mobley. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. To the left wing. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you. Give it up for your Timberwolves Dancers.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers. Give it up for your Timberwolves Dancers.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They're up.
Your Timberwolves dancing.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Here's Allen. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Here's Garland. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. From deep, Conley. It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell against McDaniels. Here's Okoro. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second seasons, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. There's the triple. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Okoro. Garland's got 8. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Darius Garland. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Prince comes in for McDaniels. LeVert finds Rubio. And he converts the layup. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Conley against Rubio. Pass to Wade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Out to Rubio. There's the 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Green for 3. He drops it from range. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Rubio. Back to Green. Rebound Minnesota.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break Cleveland, and it's hammered home by Green.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's LeVert. He takes it in. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers ahead. Fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Okoro, to the middle, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Prince. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Garland, lets the 3 fly. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Towns. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fade. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you're going to concede anything, I guess you'd prefer Towns get to the mid-range, but boy, he is so consistent.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. That shot wide open. Mobley's got 5 points.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Allen a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Garland, the pass to Allen. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Towns. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Alexander-Walker with the bucket.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Left side, Edwards. Here's the floater. Offensive board. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Towns, a screen on Garland. Back to Alexander-Walker. Inside. Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rubio's checked in for Darius Garland. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Right side, Rubio. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Green's checked in for Okoro. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
The Cavaliers leading.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Cleveland. Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw is good.
3 shots.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Ooh, it's stolen. LeVert goes against Edwards.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Wade. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Robin Lopez. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Danny Green. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. Edwards for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Lopez, the screen on Conley. Pass to Green. Lopez with it. And it's Lopez with the jam.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it's Green missing. Minnesota has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Cleveland calls timeout. Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. For the Cavaliers, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Edwards finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Garland for 3. Mobley down low. Prince is there. Pass to Allen. Cleveland calls timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Your Timberwolves, Houston City. Get out of your seats and give a hand to your Timberwolves Pups.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Allen. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
To the wing, right side. Here's Prince going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. Mobley outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Minnesota on D. It's a 1-point game. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter of this one. McDaniels. Pass to Gobert to take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, if you're the defense, right, you have to live with Rudy Gobert being the guy at the foul line in this moment. Tight game. Can he make them?
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Mitchell with the ball, working on McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they'll take that gift. Every point is critical at this stage.
3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with a big-time delivery.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. The shot misses. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here they come with numbers in transition. Outside Mitchell.
Yeah! Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Edwards, pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here.
Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. Garland against Conley. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Here's Garland.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
And Minnesota calls time here. Guys, your thoughts?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
See some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game with the
Smack clowns with mad style.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good, Morant.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Outside, Bain unloads, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Brooks. Outside, Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Adams, the pass to Bain. Three-pointer, Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Bain kicks to Morant. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better and improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant outside. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Hands it from downtown.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Morant right side. Outside Jackson. Beyond the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level. You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And the dunk by Towns.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And they recover it. Pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. On defense, the Grizzlies. Edwards dishes to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slant.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. And Morant gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
For three, Edwards. Shoots from 12. McDaniels finds Gobert to the middle. McDaniels with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
On the Wayne Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one here. Back to Morant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for the Puck.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Wasted no time on that one. 7 points in the game.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Towns. Shoots over Adams. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Towns. Morant looking around. Outside, Bane. Gets Morant in the corner. Sinks the triple. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game so far. No good from outside. Morant outside. Towns with the steal. Gobert with it. Now defended by Bane. Gobert the pass to Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And then Morant slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Offline with his three. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And finished off by Morant.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was slick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
The Timberwolves have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards driving inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Clark. Jones kicks to Clark. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Clark.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Edwards. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 8. Lets it go with the 3. Conchart can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Prince finds Edwards. Back to Prince. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Kennard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kennard's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
32. The Grizzlies 40. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. You've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Here's Jones. Kennard on the wing. The pass to Concho. The 3 nailed from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Prince outside. He dishes it to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Clark kicks to Kennard. Clark trying to get open. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Gobert with a screen on Jones. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Kennard. There's a screen from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
Kennard for 3. Aldama, the timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pass to Prince. Pulls up. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Conchar. Down low. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. In the corner, Kennard with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Minnesota making a switch here. Towns is checked in.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
For Minnesota, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Payne for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Rivers passes to Prince. It's good. Prince has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Morant passes to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside Jackson. Towns with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Towns.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Bane kicks to Jackson. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. Towns with it. He's got 17. Prince outside. It's Rivers on the wing. Kicks it out to Prince. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 is the quarter comes with. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrate for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Edwards with the stop.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Morant against Conley. And Morant gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now Prince. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. 6 to shoot. Prince finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bain. And he makes that one. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota making a switch. McDaniels checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Drills it from outside. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Edwards can't hit. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain with it. Now defended by Gobert. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's McDaniel. Back to Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. A 3-ball. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from McDaniel.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
It looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Conley. Steven Adams making his last shot. Gobert the pass to Edwards. But Trey. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Memphis leading by 10. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Now here's Conley. On the wing, Towns finds Edwards. Outside Conley. Got a piece of it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Towns. And it's Morant missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. The pass to Bain. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Morant with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what